We're broadcasting from the Healthy Home Mansion here in Eagan, Minnesota. It's young living or assisted living. You can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it starts right now. Say, check out this, you guys. 47, episode 47. Just say no. Say no. Linktree in the bio. Free product samples, free downloads, more coming soon. Houses so cheap they're almost free. Linktree in the bio. Check it out. 1,100 so far. We've done 480 for the month. 930 is the goal out of our 27,290 for the year. Push-ups getting strong. Feeling a little different here, a little tighter, a little stronger. Ladies probably want to check that out. All right. I got a good one here for you today. Say no is the topic of the day in your senior moment. Former First Lady Nancy Reagan championed the anti-drug campaign during the early 1990s as part of the campaign on war on drugs. So that was the Just Say No campaign. If you look around at what's going on, it appears that it's a war that we're not really winning. But the concept of the personal responsibility represented in that simple phrase is a powerful one. Now, I got to tell you a little story. A few years ago, I was approached by a film producer to participate in a project that was being shot right here in the Twin Cities. It was just after Fast and Furious 7 came out, and it was a Me Too movie starring Bruce Willis and others. Production had supposedly started, and they had applied for permits to block off major parts of downtown St. Paul to film race scenes and so forth. The majority of the movie would be shot in a small town in Scott County, where they had made arrangements with the city council to take over the entire street as a backdrop for the action shots within the movie. Now, they showed me coming soon trailers, and it was to run in the theaters. Willis would be on set for a week shooting the scenes that he was to be in. We were to furnish catering for the crew and production, as well as sponsorship fee for product placement and script cameo. The stars would be in the shop working on their cars, and one of them would say, let's get some food from Rack Shack Barbecue. Later in the scene, our van would pull in and someone would say, food is here, and the scene would then move on and we'd get our cameo shot of the van. That product placement is a thing that they were actually selling. Now, they didn't care who bought it. They just wanted some restaurant that did takeout to buy it, and they needed to finalize it that week. It was all presented very well, and they just needed $20,000 to get started. And they assured me that it would all be offset by the catering, which we would be paid for. Now, if I agreed and jumped in now, they also may be able to arrange a personal appearance at the restaurant with some of the movie stars. Now, they gave me a production schedule, and I said that I'd let them know the next day. So I went home and I did a little search for Bruce Willis online and found that he was indeed scheduled to shoot a movie during that time frame. But it was a different movie in filming in a different city. In fact, he was going to be filming in Philadelphia. I did another Google search for the production company and found that it was an address that they had given me, but it was an apartment above a restaurant in Hollywood. When they called the next day, I called them out on it, and I confronted them with my findings and told them I would not be participating. Their excitement for the project immediately turned to anger, and I was told what a mistake I was making, how stupid I was to pass on this great opportunity that would never come again. No movie was ever made. The whole thing was a grift. Who knows how many small businesses bought sponsorships. So the point of this whole story is we are offered great opportunities every single day. Solicitations for good causes, most from groups we've never heard of, and they receive the donation and we never hear from them again. There is a solicitation for your time, service, to serve on this committee or that committee all the time. Time spent meeting and talking, most resulting in no action with no lasting result or impact. So don't get me wrong, and don't misunderstand. I'm not saying don't serve. What I would say is to not be guilted into serving or donating into an empty cup. What I mean is know what is the objective and what is to be accomplished by your work and your time. Make sure that it aligns with your personal goals, mindset, and philosophy, not someone else's. If it does not, say no. If there's no clear, well-structured objective, say no. If there's no long-term positive impact to be made, say no. If it's not a part of your integral personal belief system, say no. You can't do everything. The power is knowing when to say no. And that's the senior moment of the day. All right, so my grateful moment, my grateful item of the day is this simple letter opener. I like letter openers. A couple different letter openers. I had one letter opener with solid brass, had my name engraved on it, loved it, must have had it for 30 years. When we moved our offices, somehow it got lost in the shuffle. It was in a box that never made it to our new office, and no one is ever able to find it, and it was lost. So there's all kinds of different letter openers, but the point is that, we didn't even need letter openers until, I don't know when it was, maybe 100 years ago, when they started getting more and more mail. Pony Express came, things in envelopes. I love my letter opener, use it every single day. And that's my gratefulness moment. All right. So, done everything except for the deep knee bends. Took my nitro shot this morning, so I'm feeling strong. Thinking again about how we're going to do as we move forward. 2 sets, do multiple sets, sets of 20, sets of whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's do our 30 deep knee bends. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right. Got that done. Could easily have done another 10. So 40, not a big deal. All right. That's it for our senior moment. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Sr., and we'll see you tomorrow.